It was my first relationship was with a pastor. So because of that kind of funny pastor I had, and he broke my heart. He hurt me through a text message, SMS. Yeah, he served me breakfast. Yeah. So I could have said, oh, since, a pastor broke my heart, I would not marry my husband. And I'd have been delaying my marriage. That's the truth. Because when I met my husband, funny enough, he wasn't a pastor. So on the long run, he now became a pastor. I said, we're quitting.
Like we've not started a relationship.
We've not started relationship.
So she gave me a yes when I wasn't a pastor.
Yes.
Then when we were about to get married, I now became a pastor. You see how God trapped her?
You see? So
So at that point, she was like, oh God, pastor. Oh God. Whether I like it or not, the pastor will always want to come to deal with the person.
Yes. And if you don't deal with it, you're going to delay. You won't know when the clock is just ticking, right? Because you're always like, I can't marry this kind of person. Do you know, when I wanted to say yes to my husband, people actually told me, you're married, you want to marry a pastor again? When he's a pastor that broke your heart. Do you know, some people haven't gone with this thing, like, a pastor cheats on him, like all men of God are the same.
That's true.
So, it changes your mindset, it changes your thought, it changes everything in your heart because of your past. And many times when you don't deal with your past, you conform to your past.
True.
You behave like your past. You repeat cycles. Many people are repeating heartbreaks because they didn't forgive their past heartbreak.
That's true.
Because when you don't forgive your past heartbreak, people just get into another relationship after an experience, not because they want the person. They do like a rebound. And before you know it, they bounce you out.
Yeah.
You do like a rebound, you get into a relationship, and before you know it, you keep on repeating, you're like, why is that in a full year, I've gone out with like 5 guys. I've gone out with like 5 ladies. Before you know it, 1 month after you're breaking up, and you're like, God, it's like I'm possessed. You are only dealing with a baggage you have not dealt with.
True.
You are dealing with something you have not bagged. And when you begin to deal with your past experience and you've not let go of it, it also carries a kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
People who are right for you resist you. Without you knowing.
That's true.
Unforgiveness has its atmosphere. Forgiveness has its atmosphere.
True.
Unforgiveness has its aura, its smell. So you just see people who kind of withdraw from you. Because people who are battling with unforgiveness, if you notice, they are very tense. See an usher who is battling with baggages. When the person will tell you to go to a seat here, move. And you're like, what's up? Are we quarreling? Who you take after? I said, move, you're distracted. Move. You're even trying to smile, but he said, who's smiling with you? That person, you don't know. It's not one problem. The person is dealing with a lot. Have you seen people that are walking on the road and mistakenly, you haven't apologized? And the person is like, do you know what you did? The person has given you your history. That's what happens. Of people who are battling with bitterness are usually tense. And it drives people away. You won't know when you're actually dealing with it. I could have as well said I was not going to marry. In fact, there was a time I dealt with it. I told myself I was never going to marry. I became a tomboy. Because why? I hated men with a passion. Because I saw the way my dad was beating my mom. So I never wanted to get married. And you know what? Because I now started dressing like a tomboy, because of where I was coming from, even when guys come to me, I hated them. Like, before they talk 10, I've talked many. As in, I've said a lot. I was driving away people. So when you don't deal with your past becomes your present.
True.
And even your future.
True.